This is a tutorial for how I line up the designs all the way to the edge on a hooded towel using the Brother PE770 and the Brother pr1000e. This is by no means the only way to do it, but I find it to be nice and easy. So I have already on both machines hooped the half the hand towel, and on both of them I've left just a small smidgen of room because the design isn't going to go all the way against the hoop. So you want to leave it a little ways, because if you go too close to the hoop, there's no way the design will get to the edge. I'm going to start with the 770. So the design is on my flash drive. So I'm going to get it off of the flash drive first. Find the design I want to do. Okay. Then I'm going to go to Adjust and Layout. These buttons right here are the ones that move the design. This will move it left and right and up and down since the design is going to be sideways on the machine. There he is. This button right here shows you where the design is going to go on the machine. So I'm going to click that. Now, if you clicked this button, I'll show you what it does, but we don't really need it right now, what I'm going to show you anyway. So it shows you the stitch out area of the whole design. Now, that moves a little too quickly for me to see exactly if it's going along the edge, although you can kind of see right there that it's pretty close. But what I found is even easier than that is you're going to press the button that's going to show you the bottom center of the design, and because the design is facing this way, it'll be right there. Okay, so I press that button and then I come and I look over here, and as you can see, I've hooped a lot of these so I can get pretty darn close. But to me, this is not, if I put down my foot, this is not quite close enough because I'm going to see some fur of the towel showing. So I want to move it just a smidge over because I like the edge to be actually on this right here. Sorry, moving the machine, the camera. Because often the design is not quite all the way to the edge like it is here. It usually gives you a little bit of leeway between where it says the edge is and where the actual edge is. So I'm going to come over here again, and I'm going to move out of this screen because this screen doesn't allow me to move the design. It only allows me to see where the edges are. So I'm going to go back one, and then these again were the buttons that move it. So I'm going to move it just a couple that way, and see, I'll show you what it's doing over here. When I press that same button, it moves there. So now you can see that it's saying the needle is going to be pretty close. Let's move it a couple more times. Yeah, there we go. That needle is going to be right on the edge right there. Okay, so that is where I want it to be. So then you just go back to right here and you start your stitching. That's how you do it on the 770. The 1000e is not that much more complicated. So mine is hooked up to the computer. So again, I'm going to pick the design, set it. Okay, this bad boy needs to be rotated. Okay, there, he's ready. Okay. You know, obviously with the applique, you would schedule those stops and stuff, but I'm going to assume you know how to do that. So I'm just going to go straight to how to find the edge. Now, on this machine, your button is right. These again are the ones that move where the design is. It doesn't show you where the design is. This is the one that shows you where the design is. Okay. Now on this one, I have a camera, not a drop down. So I like to open the camera feature, making it super easy. So there I can see, oh no, I've got the glare from the light. Okay, I'm gonna go kind of sideways so you can see. And as you can see, it's already saved down here because I did a towel last. So it automatically goes, that would be the center of the design. Right, oh, sorry about the glare. Okay, that would be the center of the design. If I clicked down here, that would be the bottom edge, which is telling me is right along the towel edge. Like I said, I've hooped a lot of these, so I can kind of guess it pretty close, but sometimes I'm wrong. So if I was wrong on this, I would hit close and then I would move it up and down. I didn't mention this, I iron my towels in half to have a crease line, so that way too I can make sure that my center is right along the crease line, and this one is definitely right along the crease line. Now I noticed that my towel is a little, it's not quite straight. So that's great about this camera feature too. So I can kind of pull this and adjust it so that it's straight, and go ahead and move it down one little more because I kind of like it to line up on that second stitch, so it's good. So I hope that helps, and enjoy stitching your towels.